We're looking at some changes, Trevor, and I have to ring the alarm bell for tomorrow.
Okay.
Looks like the wind is going to be on the increase, and so is the dust. So let's get right to it. Yeah, we do have some moisture in the sky right now. You can see that at least in the upper levels for Navajo Lake. Right now, it's just kind of a quiet picture, though, here in central New Mexico. Rio Rancho is, at least getting some shade from those clouds, but that's about it. We are also looking at some gusty winds out there. But right now, I do want to show you the little bit of moisture moving into the state. You can see right now, at least in the high to mid levels, there is some more moisture. It's taken some time for the atmosphere to moisten from the top down, from the top to the ground, but it is slowly happening. So that means we could potentially, especially in the higher elevations, see some sprinkles moving over the Jemez Mountains, possibly over the higher elevations of Socorro County. But again, along with that, a little bit of a breezy day today across some of the state. 28 miles per hour Las Vegas, about to 40 in places across the northeast and also up there toward northwestern New Mexico. But in terms of the lows for tonight, at least it's not going to be that cold. We will be seeing plenty of mild weather across southern areas of the state, eastern New Mexico, out toward the northwest, 20s and 30s. But for tomorrow, this is a look at the red flag warnings that we're going to be facing, and that is because a cold front is moving in. It's not bringing much moisture with it, so that means we're looking at a lot of dust, dry conditions, high wind. You get the picture, so it's time to be really careful if you plan on enjoying the great outdoors, especially across southern and eastern parts of the state. I think the wind will relax a little bit on Sunday. It's still going to be breezy throughout New Mexico and also a little bit cooler. But as we start heading toward the beginning of next week, looks like we're getting back into the storm track. And what that means for us here in New Mexico is, more wind, the potential of more dust, and a lot of it. Tuesday may be one of those days where we're going to be talking about extreme fire danger across southern and maybe eastern New Mexico. Meanwhile, we'll only see the slightest chance of some precip in the north and the northwest. But for tomorrow, just keep in mind if you plan on hitting the road that wind's going to be coming out of the west. So if you're driving north and south out of Roswell, just keep in mind those high-profile vehicles might rock around a lot. You're also going to be battling some dust. Across the southwest for tomorrow, same story. I'm expecting to see more dust picking up in Socorro County, also out there toward Deming and Lordsburg. The northwest is going to continue to see cool weather, actually getting cooler with the passage of that cold front. So you can see mid to low 60s this weekend, but rain chances for next week. Across the North Mountains, I'm expecting a range of 40s to even 62 in places like Taos, about 60 for Santa Fe. It's going to be a windy week ahead, and that means even dust tomorrow for the capital city. Across the Northeast, it's going to be 60s and 70s, probably a high of around 77 for Santa Rosa, and looking dry but dusty across the East Mountains, all right? So partly cloudy skies. The wind gets going probably in the afternoon, accelerating with the cold front moving in later on in the day. And that brings those temperatures down just a touch. Tomorrow in the 70s, Sunday in the mid to upper 60s. But you can see that it gets kind of wordy for the next few days. Breezy, windy, breezy. Yeah, we're going back and forth into next week. So just keep in mind that the time to really watch out for wind and fire danger and dust is going to start tomorrow. Looks like it's going to last at least through the middle to end of next week. And that's also when we could get some thunderstorms in the area. Let's cross our fingers for some rain. But if you do want to brave the elements, the KOB4 weather team has you covered. My colleagues join us now with what you can expect if you plan on and going and enjoying the recreation outside.
I'm meteorologist Brendan Richards.
And I'm meteorologist Alan Shoemaker.
We made it to Friday.
The weather's great out here.
It really is. It's really been great all week.
Yeah.
So what can they expect for the weekend?
If you're headed out maybe in the mountains or someplace close to the mountains, just check out the forecast. I might be on my bike. So check out Ruidoso, Red River, and the Four Corners. All looking dry, maybe a little breezy, but temperatures in the low 60s in Ruidoso, and the Four Corners a little cooler in Red River. But you may run into some snow and mud once you get above 8,000 or 9,000 feet where it's still cooler.
Okay, yeah. If you want to stay in the cities, here's your forecast for the weekend. Albuquerque. A little bit cooler going into the weekend. It will be pretty gusty, Alan, as well for your Saturday. So my pick day for all the big cities, I think, will be Sunday. Even though it will be a little bit cooler, it won't be as windy.
You know, I think the weather's great for riding. So you know what? I'm taking off. See you later.
Okay, bye, Alan. All right, that was meteorologist Alan Shoemaker, and I'm meteorologist Brandon Richards.
Bye-bye.
Bye.